I state your name.
I, William Martinez,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and
the
defend
Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States. I just kind of knew growing up that I was called to do something bigger than myself. I was called to some kind of service in a way that was unique and special, where I could make the world a better place. My family and I, we realize how lucky we are to be in this country, because we know in our family history what it's like to be in a different place.
August 20th, 1970, my parents touched down in the United States. Things were changing where I was born, which is in Baghdad, Iraq, and they decided to take a chance. My parents borrowed $1,000, and after trying a couple of times, got a visa to come to the United States.
I was born in the Detroit area. My parents emigrated to this country in 1960. They had left the villages in Iraq for various different reasons. They met in the mid-60s. Both were working in Detroit in stores.
Chaldean were Catholic Christians from northern Iraq. My parents come from a village called Tilkef. It's probably the bigger village in the area would be Mosul. Chaldeans started coming here in the early 1900s.
Traditionally, Chaldeans are very family-centered. That close-knit bond and commitment to family and that shared culture is something that I really take away and something I really value. I was born in Michigan. I'm in the middle of two brothers, kind of like the glue between them and the family.
Will was a very smart kid, just a very strong, thoughtful kid, always put others before himself.
We had moved from the Detroit area to San Diego in first grade when Will was like halfway through. You usually get a project of what do you want to be when you're an adult. He came home and said, I want to be a Marine. One point in his teens, he said, Mom, I really want to talk to you. I've got something serious to tell you. And I'm like, what? Thinking, I don't know what he's going to say. He's like, I want to be a Marine. And I was like, that's great. Let's wait till you're a little older.
My mom, I think, had called me to check in because I'll be honest, I'm not the best with keeping in touch every single day. It was on FaceTime, which probably was a bad decision. My mom she was driving, and she's driving and she sees me and I didn't put a hat on, which I usually wear a hat. So I had a buzz cut, and she goes, why the heck do you have a buzz cut? Where's all your hair? And then I told her, oh, I don't need hair because I'm joining the Marines.
I was very proud. Just seeing what he's been able to juggle between a double major and water polo and the ROTC and the commitment to that, I just think it's incredible what he's done, and I'm super proud of him. When my dad first heard that he went into the Marine Corps, he was incredibly proud. He couldn't wrap his head around the whole thing, that somebody who was in the Iraqi military, who fled, who came here, who started a family, whose grandkid is now going to serve this country that he loves. He's absolutely supportive of William, so is my mom, and they just talk about, in a very small period of time, really 50 years, what's happened to our family.
My thoughts were more mama bear-like. So my initial reaction, while I'm very proud, was more of like, oh my gosh, my baby.
The thing I'm most looking forward to is the people, because the sort of the backgrounds that everyone comes from is always really interesting to learn about. Another thing too is just the ability to be in such an exclusive and elite group, and the legacy that we get to carry from all the Marines beforehand. A lot of other people, they have different challenges in their life, and people go different paths, and the Marine Corps is a really special path that brings its unique challenges that I'm really excited to attack.